afternoon. I'm Pamela Van Meer, Kawartha 411 News, and this is your 5 at 5:30. Your top news headlines from in and around the city of Kawartha Lakes for Friday, July 10th, sponsored by Income Tax Plus in Lindsay, family owned and operated since 1988. The province announced today that they are supporting the launch of the Ontario Made program from Canadian manufacturers and exporters. This new program will promote goods that are made across the province and help consumers easily identify, access, and purchase local products.
I'm here today to support a new initiative put forward by CME to recognize and promote all of our incredible products made right here in Ontario, from cars to beauty products to household goods and supplies.
This program will help consumers use their purchasing power to directly support our homegrown manufacturers, while ensuring our province is strong and self-reliant both today and in the future. The CME's program will include an Ontario-made logo that manufacturers can use to make it easier for consumers to identify made in Ontario products. A supportontaриомade.ca website to connect consumers and supply chain partners with made in Ontario products through one directory. This will help increase exposure for our manufacturers to new customers here in Ontario and beyond.
The Trillium Lakelands District School Board has been found vicariously liable for the alleged historical sexual abuse of a student at the hands of her teacher in the 1980s. The ruling came down on June 30th. Justice David Salmers found the co-defendants, the former teacher Royce Gallen Williamson and the Trillium Lakelands District School Board in Lindsay, liable for the abuse that took place in the 80s, ordering them to jointly pay more than $700,000 in damages and interest. An additional amount of $100,000 was ordered to be paid by Williamson alone as punitive damages. The Kawartha Lakes Police Service released a 4-month snapshot of crime in the Lindsay area at their June board meeting. According to the police crime plot dashboard, the most calls for service occur on Kent Street in Lindsay. From October 1st to December 31st, there were 425 calls for police assistance in the Kent Street corridor. The second busiest spot for police is on Highway 36, and Lindsay Street rounds out the top 3. According to the fourth quarter analysis, the busiest time of day for police is between 10 p.m. and midnight. Friday nights see the most activity, followed by Tuesday, Thursday, and then Wednesday. Many of the calls were for information from police assistance, and then motor vehicle collisions. A 31-year-old Toronto man is facing charges after a crash near Norland. City of Kawartha Lakes OPP say they responded to a single vehicle collision on Thursday night at approximately 7:15 p.m. in the area of Hilton Points Road north of Norland. Following the investigation, the driver and lone occupant of the vehicle, a 31-year-old from Toronto, was arrested and charged with impaired operation of a vehicle. He is scheduled to appear in court on September 17th. It's time now to take a look at the weekend weather. Our weather is sponsored by Team Brad Bird, Mincom Plus Realty in Lindsay, a team that gets your home sold. We're looking at a 60% chance of showers for this evening with a risk of a thunderstorm. For Saturday, cloudy with a 40% chance of showers in the morning and a risk of thunderstorm in the morning and the afternoon. A high of 27 degrees. It will feel like 35 with the humidex and a low down to 18 overnight. On Sunday, a mix of sun and cloud with a 30% chance of showers and a high of 24, with a low all the way down to 12 overnight. And on Monday, cloudy with a 40% chance of showers and a high of 23 and a low of 13 throughout the night. That's your weather, sponsored by Team Brad Bird, Mincom Plus Realty in Lindsay. That's your news for Friday, July 10th. For a look at all of the day's news in depth, you can go to our website, kawartha411.ca. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday.